I screwed up my timer, but okay, here we go. We're gonna keep on going through Eden. The only series where I still want to know why I'm still doing this because of Storm. Yes, he's the one that suggested it after all this time. Oh god, here we go. I'm going to be questioning this after the series ends. How? I'm honored. Well, I'm not stopping you. A meaningless kill. No, menacing smile rose to fear. Rose to her face. Well, bullets still travel faster. At the same time, I took aim at her thigh, and squeezed the trigger. Wouldn't it be better to aim at like a kneecap or something? Yeah, I know the bullet would shatter, but at the same time, it would at least disable her. Well, on the other side, I would say use hollow points, but most likely, judging by what I've heard militarily-wise, it's best to use standard rounds, not hollow points. They are different. If you look this up, they are massively different. Judging on how the tip of the bullet is. Don't ask how I know this. But Levi must have saw it coming, and nimbly moved out the bullet's trajectory. Clever girl. As I give you guys an amazing shot that looks like it could be a wallpaper. As I press the wrong button again. This is why you carry a backup. Well, you carry a backup weapon of some sort. May it be a pistol or a knife, most commonly a knife. It was naive of me to aim for her leg. Well, you could always aim towards the shoulder. The shoulder is always a good option, even though that the bullet could shatter, because it is moving at high speeds. It looks like she's just running through the door. Levi prompt flicked her wrist without giving me a time to regret my decision. The fitness with which she handed her knives was like a witchcraft and sent chills down my spine. I couldn't tell where she dove or drew it from, nor when she threw it. But before I knew it, a knife had pierced into my back, the back of my right hand. You still got your other hand, bro. Damn. You could either pull out the knife and use it as a melee weapon, because throwing knives can also be used for that. They're not perfect for it, but they can be used. They're also lighter, so I turned and threw my pistol at Levi's face. That's not a good option. Even if it's loaded, never do that. If it misfires, it could definitely kill someone. Of course, Levi swatted it away with a quick snap of her hand. But in the split second I pulled out the throwing knife out of my hand and closed it on her. God damn it. But it was close combat. Or a knife fight. I had no interaction of beginning defended by anyone. Now when I look at OBS, it somehow fits perfectly. Like the middle finger actually fits perfectly into like the ring finger. I know you guys can't see it, but if you kind of like imagine it, it fits almost perfectly. Like it looks like he has a like it looks like his middle ring and pinky finger are all standard fingers while the index finger's been cut off. Back to the story. And there was no time left for me to play around with this trickster. Levi did not run away. In fact, she drew closer, brandishing yet another knife. She took aim at my artery, and let loose another quick speedy, bloodthirsty blade in the expected way I had expected. Well, it's actually a good idea to aim for the neck. It's a quick death, I can say that much for sure. I ducked and sidestepped as Levi's knife nearly grazed the scruff of my neck. Oh, our piercing stare met another for a bit of a moment. I finally grabbed the knife, took aim, and thrusted. And sensed a flash began to turn apart. I threw away my hand. Her quick shriek was accompanied by a sudden spray of blood, which danced through the air. Was it too shadowy? Was it too shallow? Levi's face wrapped in pain as she doubled back beautifully. An endless stream of blood trickled from her wrist, but she had a fair grip on her knife. I was hesitant to say that had been enough to take away her ability to fight. Well, this is why you carry a freaking knife on you, bruh. Even if it's a freaking pocket knife, you can still be fine. I know a pocket knife wouldn't be the most ideal blade to have on you, but at least it'd be a blade to be using. Believe me, it's at least something to use for self-defense. She's actually right. Okay, she does have the point of you could have taken the killing blow right there, kind of thing. Well, maybe he wants to keep you alive. Well, she is a speed-based user, so no, this would be an interesting fight. Well, if you're not used to people that are faster than you, then you also could get killed. You need to know. You need to see their movements instantly. Don't ask how I know this. Levi glared at me with bloodlust in her eyes. She didn't even glance at her wounded hand. Why was she so full of hatred? What had she gotten so angry at? A cool head was permanent in the fight to the death. Levi knew better than to let herself be committed to by rage.
だ見込み違いね。失望させないでよ。春名順位。
Oh, he's a warrant officer. By her saying that, I am going to take it as respect. Due to military standards, that is. Due to the military.
お前にそこまで期待されていたとは知らなかったな、ラビー順位。
Oh, they're both warrant officers. Now we know this is going to be a fight out of honor too, man. This is how we know that it's going to be a respectful battle. Dear God. I flung Levi's blood from the blade, which I light swing. Even a small knife like this would be enough to take a life. Even though that... Actually, do I have a guard on my knives? Okay, to be honest, I have one that has a metal guard. The other one, it doesn't really have a guard due to what it's built for. It could be mostly built for throwing, but I like using knives in close range. It's a lot more fun in combat. And to be honest, all you need is one good shot to kill. That's all you need is one blade. The more you kill, the more you come to realize just how fragile the human body really is. Levi was strong and had lived through her fair share of carnage. But even though, she would be no match for me. So at this point, it just comes down to raw skill and knowledge. Actually, at this point, it just comes down to raw skill. That's it. Or you could just like wear her down slowly by hitting like certain spots, like the inside of the arm, which, to be honest, will weaken your opponent heavily. Actually, the 4 spots you want to aim for if you don't want to kill is back the inside of the arm and behind the knee, if you don't want to kill anyone. Because at that point, they can't kill you because it's hard to move your arm when you can't really use it. Or move your arm. I think you can technically grab, but it's going to be hard to move your arm well enough. Either way, we have to go back to the story. If she was beginning to doubt herself and turn emotional in the middle of the battle, then she couldn't hold a candle against a machine like me.
盛り上がってるところ申し訳ないんですが。
Go on. Both of us suddenly stopped as we heard the sound of Elika's slow voice. Elika was smiling sweetly, despite the fact that her face had clearly gone pale.
やめましょうよ。そういうの。りょうくんとラビーちゃんがやり合うところなんて見たくないな。ここは私の顔を立てて。
Well, she does have a point.
あんたが原因でしょ。
Well, you're not entirely wrong. She did kind of start this.
あんたが。
Levi was completely right.
私だって春菜とやり合いたくなんてない。でもあんたがエリカさんが。
Well, she needs to face trial, god damn it! That's what I'm fighting for! Everyone needs to face trial before death!
さん付けに戻ってますね。
Fair point. Blushing, Levi took a step back, surprised at her own words.
実は何気にショックだったんですよ。ずっとエリカさんって呼んでくれてたのに、さっきは呼び捨てだったから。
The best option is to bring her to trial. Doesn't matter how. This is actually a better option because you can't really fight. Makes my job easier to just throw her into court.
それはだって
Well, that's because it's the end of the episode! These things don't come often enough. Either way, I'm gonna see you guys next time, and I hope all of you have a great and wonderful time. I hope all of you have a fun time too, so I'll see you guys next time. Now, where's that button? Oh shit, not yet, press the faster, wait! Ah!